What's up, cheaters? It's your boy back here with another video today. So, if y'all don't know my boy Young Don the Sauce God, he's a YouTuber. Go subscribe to him. He does these stories or whatever. He's from Jamaica, so we kind of have similarities. So, just gonna watch one of his videos. Let's watch the one where my yoga teacher tried to kill me. Let's get into it.
The teacher asked us to get into this pose, which was essentially her trying to make me tear my asshole. That's literally the only way that I could possibly describe it. I had to enter the fourth dimension to prevent myself from ripping my ass as I assumed this pose.
Oh, by the way, y'all, if you get 10 likes on this video, I will do a Christmas giveaway. No joke. 10 likes and I will do a Christmas giveaway.
So, I recently took my first yoga class, and if I could use one word to describe it, that word would be strange. And that's because this class made my body feel things that it has never felt before. And mind you, not in a good way. Now, let me explain. So, I've been battling with some lower back pain recently, most likely because I spent the last 10 months logging 5 to 12 hours a day in front of my computer making these goddamn animations for y'all. Not complaining, just saying. So when a nigga asks you to like, comment, and share, it's the least you can do. Just saying. So, started looking for ways to fix my back problem. Eventually, I came to the conclusion that I should try some yoga. So I showed up for the class at my local gym, and I actually felt pretty confident going in. I mean, I knew that I wasn't exactly the most flexible nigga in the world, but I can touch my toes and shit. How bad could this really be? So I walk into the room, which is dark, by the way. Why? Because yoga. I guess. So I get my spot, get my mat out, and scope out the class. Now, the first thing that I noticed was that I was by far the swollest person in the class. I mean, I could take any one of these fools in a fight, which probably wasn't saying much since they were all women. So there's that. But whatever. There were like two other guys, okay? I mean, all right, so they were definitely both over 60. But this isn't the point. This is not the point of the video. Now, besides a handful of girls in the class, none of them exactly struck me as particularly athletic. I mean, like a decent 50% of them were kind of overweight, just soft-bodied white girls. That's what they looked like. So I'm like, okay, this can't be that hard. So the class starts, right? And we assume the first pose. Now, I can't even call this a pose. Straight up, the instructor was just like, raise your arms to the ceilings, fingers together, shoulders back, stand tall. So I'm in the middle of the stretch, and then she's like, hold it. And immediately, I realized that I had fucked up.
Hold on, y'all. Let me try that. It's not that hard. But I mean, if you do it for a long time, then I can understand where he's coming from.
Like there was a knot in the middle of the left side of my back, just by holding that basic ass stretch. This was the warm-up to the fucking warm-up, and I was already losing. Mind you, all the women that I just underestimated aren't phased in the slightest. So the class continues, and we're getting the stretches and the poses and whatever, and I'm struggling a little, but I was keeping up. My mind starts to relax a little, and then I was finally able to take in my environment. And by environment, I mean the 20 plus women that I was surrounded by. Now, my attention fixates on this one chick in particular that was yoga in pretty close to me. She was kind of hot. I mean, nothing particularly striking about her. She was a solid 7.5 to 8 in the dark. So, I'm watching her, not like creepily, just like, she was right there. She was right there bending over and stretching and shit. Like it was a yoga class. But as the class progressed and the poses got harder, she got hotter. I had never experienced this before. Like, girls that can dance, hot. Fit girls that work out, the ones that hit them squats and get that booty right, hot. Girls that can speak Spanish, muy caliente.
Believe it!
Girls that can stretch well, doesn't exactly scream hot to me. So I wasn't expecting to be turned on by this chick doing some pose called the upward dog. But this girl, in my head, went from being a 7.5 to a fucking 10 as the class went on. Just something about a girl that can put both ankles behind her head makes my dick tingle a little.
God, oh God.
It was a pleasant surprise. And then shit got real. The teacher asked us to get into this pose, which was essentially her trying to make me tear my asshole. That's literally the only way that I could possibly describe it. I had to enter the fourth dimension to prevent myself from ripping my ass as I assumed this pose. That's how focused I was. And then the teacher was like, now gently roll your foot to the side and drop your knee to the ground. What? That's not even humanly possible. Like, I am exerting 100% effort to hold what I have going on right here. Which, by the way, I wasn't doing well to begin with. And now you want me to drop my knee to the floor? Bitch. And I know that if I try, I will shit myself. I know that I will literally shit in the middle of this yoga class. And then I look back at Yoga Girl, and she's comfortably holding this position. She looked like she was about to take a nap in this position. And at that point, she stopped being just a hot girl in the dark, and her body literally became art. I was straight up staring at her. She could have turned to me, made eye contact, be like, what the fuck? And I would have been like, could you just not talk right now? I'm trying to admire the human form that you've attained. And to be honest, you talking is kinda ruining it for me right now, so yeah, please, thanks. It was like that scene from Dragon Ball Z where Goku is fighting Frieza, and Frieza is in that super big-ass swole form, and you're thinking, oh shit, Frieza's final form is crazy. And then Dragon Ball Z is like, psh, watch this. And then he really enters his final form. And even though it's smaller, it's more elegant and impressive somehow. That's how I felt looking at this girl. Anyway, we do some more poses, class comes to an end, and I hightail it the fuck out of there. And this experience has changed so much for me. For one, I have a newfound appreciation for anyone who does yoga. Like, that shit is hard as fuck. Secondly, from this point on, I refuse to date girls who can't put their ankle in their mouth. Like, you gotta be able to fold your spine like 4 different times for me to even consider dating you. And lastly, always take a shower before you go to yoga class. Like, I had went to the gym 3 hours before to lift weights, and then I was like, I'm not going to shower because I got yoga in 3 hours. What I didn't account for was that my face was going to be where my nuts were at some point, and that shit did not smell good. So, moral of the story, hey, you a chick that does yoga, and if you're a chick that does yoga, my Snapchat is DonSoCool. Be creative. Alright. What's up, fam? Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment.
Anyway, cheers, that's the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Like I said, if you get 10 likes on this video, I'm gonna do a giveaway. It's probably gonna be candy, but I'm gonna do a giveaway. So get that 10 likes and go subscribe to my boy Young Don the Sauce Guy. He's funny. Just fire, bro. But see y'all in the next one. Peace out.